Hey guys, welcome to a new video, and today it is an F1 career mode on F1 2023, 2022, and I am starting off in F2 as the beginning, and hopefully my goal is to win the F2 championship. You will see whether I do that at the very end of this video, as I complete the whole season during this. I only show 2 weekends, so the first weekend Bahrain and the last weekend Abu Dhabi. Also, just because I didn't want it to be too long and I felt like they were the main races. Also, the fact that they're the 2 races I did best in as well. But yeah, so I've started 10th because I started first, and this is a sprint race. So if you don't know, in F2, in a sprint race, the top 10 are reverse grid. So yeah, so now I'm just making my way through. While that's happening, I'll just explain what's going to be happening with what this, like replacing the F1 by switch to the driver behind me series I've been doing. But basically the idea is this will be every week no matter what, and it will either be a Saturday or a Sunday, depending on if I have another video, which would be the F1 by switch to the driver behind me. But I'm only going to do that on race weekends, except from when the F1 season is over, where I'll be doing it every other week. So every other week you'll have 2 videos instead of 1, which will like give more entertainment for you guys. Now, obviously, I will say this, I've joined the Ferrari Academy in this, so that may help with if I do get to F1, who do I join? Yeah, this also cuts out me overtaking a few people, which I don't like, but I think this is, despite that, this is still the best way for me to do it. So you've seen this sprint race now I'm starting first. I'll try to explain what I was thinking during all of this. Now, first of all, I have a horrible start. I don't know how much later I went, but however much later I went, I had to defend instantly. Here, and still defending it wasn't enough to keep second. Then I tried to carry on, but they were there, so I had to brake. I thought I was going to lose more positions. I didn't actually see what happened behind me, but it was just they had to brake because I broke, and yeah, I just placed my car, but they couldn't get past me with that brake. So now I've got to get back past for sure and Porsche. I do instantly get back past Toro Porsche though, with a very questionable line, however. And then I get past for sure, I believe on the same lap. So then now for sure is now chasing me. Obviously, he's just, I think this is how it will probably stay. That's what I was thinking during this race. Now, obviously, I knew he may like go for moves here, but I felt confident with defending it. Obviously, I let him pass there, but I got on the accelerator earlier, and then I used the inside line there. And he may have the inside line there, but because of me accelerating just before, it would mean that by the corner I'd be a bit ahead. However, that did not stop him from making a move there, which I'll be honest, I did not expect from him. However, I think after this it's a bit more calm as we then come through it. You can still see that he's still there on the final lap. Definitely not left me alone. Still going for the win after my mistake. Through there, I take a lot more of the track than they do, it seems. I then just win the race, which was good. And now we're going to Abu Dhabi, where, because I wasn't doing good in the previous races, I believe my rival was it was either Schwarzman or Drugovich, I can't remember who, but still I was like 20-ish points behind, so I needed a good performance. And in the sprint, I'm not going to spoil it, so I'm not going to say how it went, but as you can see, this first lap so far has already been quite strong, with him getting past quite a few of the drivers. I believe I've gone past about half the grid so far, probably just a bit less. Now, here, obviously, just slipstream is what everyone was doing. I then break way later and go for a move, which helps me get past even more. I do also push, I think that's Deladar, onto the curb, which I probably shouldn't have done, but the damage has already been done. I can't go back on it now. I think that was Deladar that locked up there, though. As I get past. Now, though, I don't know who that is behind me, but I'm chasing down Ralph Buschon. Then here, there's a bit of a gap between me and the person behind me. Also, despite my number being 9 here, my actual number I chose was 45. Just for it to not be confusing when I'm in F1 and it comes up with car number 45 in the career mode. Here, though, I go over the curb quite a bit. Now, here I'm just trying to make the most of my speed from just not braking as much as them. I managed to get past all of them. I also get the fastest lap, so that's 9 points, I believe, for me there. And yeah, I do believe it was Drugovich who was my rival, so then that's 9 points off of him. Now I go into the final race, 11 points down, I believe. I think it's 11 points. If it's Drugovich, it's 11. I can't remember the other person I think it might be. I think it might also be Druvla. And I didn't see where he finished that race, but I'm not too far behind now, I believe. And so now I know I need to top 3, probably to almost guarantee he getting first, hopefully, in the championship, obviously. Now, I've already gone for the same type of moves I was going for in the sprint. I'm not holding back. I want to get into the points as soon as possible to get as many points as possible to win the championship. I go over that curb in the inside massively. I don't know how that was allowed, but somehow it was allowed, so I just accepted it. Now, though, I brake a lot later there, and that's allowed me to get side by side with them and end up getting past. Now I'm just trying to find a move on Sato, and I did the exact same thing I did to Fittipaldi, I believe, the lap before, or the lap before that. And now I'm in the lead. Now, I will say, my tyres were getting destroyed each lap because of me going wide or how much I went on each of the curbs. And I also, for some reason, thought we had to pit at one point. So yeah. So that wasn't the greatest knowledge from me or thinking. I never really looked at the laps left, to be honest. I don't really do that often. So yeah, lap 7, I hit the wall there, which probably caused even more tyre wear issues for me, and going very wide there, as that will also cause issues with my tyre wear. Now it's lap 8. Here I go into the pits because I wanted the mediums or whatever it was, because I thought I had to pit. So as you'll see here, I'm taking a horrible line through there, obviously. I think I left off there. Then, obviously, I've already said I'm pitting. I don't look at the checkered flag or the lap 8 out of 8. And I just go in the pits, realise, oh, wait, I've won. Then I go past the checkered flag. Wasn't fully understanding it until I realised, wait, that was the final lap. And then I win the championship because of it and get driver of the day. Now, who will I join next? Well, you'll have to see next time. Goodbye.